Stan Gibilisco here to briefly define three key characteristics of a set of statistical data, such as the results of a test that you might give to students as a teacher. And I will use that as an example. What you're looking at here is Table 2-7 from my book, Statistics Demystified, 2nd edition. I think this table pretty much explains itself. Here's the test score. There are 10 questions on the test. So a student could get anywhere from 0 answers right to 10 answers right. 100 students took the test. Here are the results, the number of students who got each score. 5 students got a perfect 10, 6 got 9, 19 got 8, and so on down the line, and you as the teacher thereby invented your own little curve to grade them from A through F. Well, suppose that you want to do a little statistical evaluation of that test. So you make a graph of test score on the horizontal axis and the number of students who attained that score on the vertical axis. Based on this table, the largest number of students who got any particular score right was 19. So you can make this vertical axis showing absolute frequency. That simply means the number of students who got each particular score. You can make that scale go up to 20. And of course the test scores go from 0 to 10, so you'll get points on this graph. You'll get 11 points. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the number of students, and you plot that as a graph. Now these lines connecting these points really don't mean a whole lot, because nobody, for example, would get 4.5 answers right unless you were into giving partial credit. Let's just say that you don't do that on a test like this, that the student either gets it right or gets it wrong. Well, here are 3 characteristics of this particular set of results. The median is that score for which an equal number of students did worse as compared to the number of students who did better. So half the students did better than 6, half the students did worse than 6. That's what median means. It means an equal number of results were lower as were higher. Now the mean is simply the average score attained by all the students. So you just add up all of the scores in this table. Like, for example, 10 and 5, 9 and 6. You just add all of these results up and then divide by the number of students, and you get the average score. Now that turns out to be 5.89. Mean simply means average. In this case, the arithmetic mean, or what you normally think of as the average. That is not a whole number. So you can't say that the average student got 5.89 questions correct. You might say that the average student got approximately, or got 6 answers right, and be pretty close for all intents and purposes. Now as for the mode is the score that occurs most often. And as we can see clearly from this table, that is a score of 8. 19 students got 8 answers right. So those are the 3 characteristics of a simple set of statistical data like this. The mean, median, and mode. You may hear about those things. Mean simply meaning average. Median meaning the point for which an equal number of results were lower as were higher. And mode, the value that occurs most often. It's possible in many instances that a statistical distribution might have more than one mode. It might be possible, for example, that 19 students also got 6 answers correct. If that would have happened, let's see, in this particular case, if one more student had gotten 6 and one less student had gotten 5 right, you'd have 2 modes. That's called a bimodal distribution, bimodal. You might even have a trimodal or multimodal distribution. And by distribution, I simply mean this entire set of data, and particularly the graphical rendition of that data. So that's just a little bit of everyday math here for you. And you should, most people should know what these things mean. Or I should say, in an ideal world, everybody would know what those 3 things mean. Stan Gibilisco signing off. Until next time, so long.